the matter of Jeremiah James Reed.
Yeah, thanks. Your Honor, the ward is severely autistic. Could I ask maybe Miss Amy and Miss Stacy if they would move to the side? I just don't want him to start with screaming and stuff. So a lot of people get him riled up pretty easy. And I don't think he'll stay back there by himself, but if we could set him right there, that'd be great. But the mom is back there with him. So. And he may be fine. So, sorry.
No, you're fine.
He can stay here if he wants to, or up there, wherever he's come, wherever you'd like to have him sit. Yeah, you stay right. As long as he's good with that. He's on big correction.
Solemnly swear from the testimony you're about to give in this case to be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God. So,
It's like you just state your name for the record.
Monica Rondella.
And what's your relationship with your mom?
He's my son.
All
His
right.
mother.
And you're here today to ask him for conservatorship, correct?
Yes, sir.
And you, where do y'all live?
Okay.
On spot?
686 Chevrolet Road.
And how long y'all live there?
Since 2017.
Okay. And what is his diagnosis?
He's atypical autism.
Okay, and he's had a physician recommend that he needs a conservatorship, correct?
Yes, sir.
And does he have any real property in his name?
No, sir.
He gets, what kind of income does he have?
It's $1,233 as of January 1st.
Okay. And as far as you know, nobody has contested this issue?
No, sir.
Okay. And the biological father deceased?
Yes, sir. He passed away in 2012 on a bulldog.
And you feel like this is in the best interest of Jeremiah?
Well, at this point, I am no longer able to help him medical because I don't have, the authority to talk to the insurance company. So I can't get his new set of glasses that he needs. I can't get his wisdom teeth need to be pulled out and stuff. I can't get him medical help that he needs.
You feel like he needs a conservator to make those medical financial decisions?
Yeah, well, he can't make them himself. He doesn't have, even if you ask him questions, he might be able to tell you what kind of cereal he wants, but he can't make a decision on I even help him with his bath.
All right, that's all I've got. To ask the court to take judicial notice. The medical report was put in November, but it is a little bit outside that 90 days, but I feel like.
well, obviously, this is a case where the needs for conservatorship are quite apparent, so I will be happy to grant your request. I've already signed your order.
Okay, sounds great.
Thank you. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremiah.
Where's this one? Got it?
Yep, you go out this way. Okay. I'll be there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Counsel, I'm going to ask you to make an opening statement because my review of the file shows that there was a final order entered in a divorce action in Montgomery County back in 2020 by Judge Closure that designated them as equal residential parents and had a 50-50 division of time. And since that time, it's my understanding there was an order of protection that was issued in this case. Is that one of the issues that we're dealing with today?
It would be, Judge, but there's also a juvenile court case that's happened since then, and jurisdiction was relinquished back to this court. That's
Okay.
why Mr. Parks is here. He was the guardian ad litem for the children. That was in April through December of 2024.
Right. And so what are we fighting over today?
Well, if I just may briefly, Judge, the order, the juvenile court case dealt with some issues that were going on in Dad's home. He was married to his wife, Lacey, his former wife, Lacey, at that time. She's actually here. They divorced. There was an incident that happened with Levi. As a result of that, my client filed an emergency custody petition. That matter was heard and the children were removed from the father for a period of time. Through in December, he was granted some sort of limited visitation that wasn't every other weekend. I had that final order and then relinquished custody back to this court. Then he started having issues in his marriage. He divorced his wife. There were some concerning behavioral issues that happened with dad. He was actually living out in the woods for a period of time. There were some things with animals that happened. He has not seen these children since December of 2024. He stopped paying child support. My client had to move to Michigan. I filed a notice of relocation with the court. He stopped paying child support. So there was an arrearage in child support, and he's not seen these children since December of 2024. These children are now 14, almost 15, and 12, almost 13, are both here and do not want to have contact with their father. They're afraid of their father. The ex-wife is here to talk about some substance abuse issues and some concerning behavioral issues. And we would ask that there is no contact with the father.
Position that mother has continuously and systematically used the system in Montgomery County and in Stewart County to limit my client's contact with these minor children to get what she wants, which is ultimately to move to Michigan to be with her boyfriend. And that's what she's done. She's accomplished that. And quite honestly, them now coming and saying they've had no contact with their father since December of 2024, they've been coached to say these things. It's my client's position. He needs to have a way back to continue to get contact with them, to be able to foster a relationship with them. Mother clearly doesn't want it. I think that the next step would probably be for mother to isolate father even further from these children so that her husband, when she marries, can then adopt the children and completely cut father out of the situation. Yes, he went through some issues. We'll address those issues in the testimony that he's going to provide today, but there's no reason that this order of protection should stay in effect. The allegations that were raised, I believe the order of protection was filed in early 2025. That's what's in place right now, is that order of protection.
The order of protection that was issued by Judge Brigham expired on March the 3rd of 2026. So there is no pending order of protection.
There was another one that it looks like was filed by mother.
Right, and this one is based upon, at least partially upon, the allegations that were involved in his prior relationship, prior marriage, in which there were animals involved.
Specifically, it says in there that there's no known harm to the children.
Right.
So again, we believe that this is mother methodically laying cases out in front of multiple courts to limit father's time. And that's what she's continuing to do. All we're looking for is a way back for these children and father to foster a relationship.
All right.
And if I may, I can pass forward the last order from the juvenile court, which set forth that father it was in April of 2025. Father had not visited with the children since December of 2024. And that's when the court relinquished jurisdiction back to this court. I think that would be helpful for them.
All right, we'll let you go ahead and mark that as Exhibit 1 to this hearing. So that we're all clear, there is a pending appeal on the order of protection that was issued by Judge Brigham in March of 2025. That has not yet been heard by this court or any other court. And therefore, we'll have a hearing on that order of protection. Then the other issue is the request for relocation. There is no pending petition to modify the parenting plan, if I recall correctly. Is there a?
Yes, there is. It was transferred from Montgomery County. It was filed in Montgomery County and they transferred